Hello everybody, Gina Aliotti here. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making a really simple salad. I'm actually taking the salad on the go with me to a party that I'm going to, and it's really important that when you're going somewhere, if you want to be able to stay on your plan, one special tip is to bring something healthy so at least you know there's one thing that you can trust. So I'm lucky, the party that I'm going to this evening is actually a very health conscious family, so I know everything's going to be Gina approved. But this is just a pointer, you never know, sometimes you maybe don't know the family, you don't know their eating habits. It's just important to kind of bring something not only to contribute to the party, but also so that you know, like I said, that there's something there that you know is Gina approved and right on track with our balanced plan. So I'm making a cucumber salad. This is really fun, really easy, and super tasty. So what I've done here is I've already cut 5 cucumbers, and I'm going to add one more because I wanted to show you something special. So what I've done here is I've peeled the cucumber, so I've taken off the skin, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a fork, and I'm going to just take the fork and run it down the cucumber like so. I'm going to do this over the sink though because it kind of sprays at you. But by doing this, you're giving a little bit of some decoration to the cucumber, adding those indentations that I bet you never knew how people got those. All you do is you take a fork, run it directly down the length of the cucumber, and you have yourself, it looks like a grated cucumber. And then when you take your knife and you nicely slice it, you're gonna get these folds along the outside of the cucumber. So it just adds for a little bit of decoration, kind of fun, and just makes it a little bit more decorative. So I'm going to slice up my 6th cucumber in bite-sized pieces. You don't want them too thin, you don't want them too thick, probably about 1/4 of an inch. And I'm just going to slice these up. And I'm going to add these to my bowl. And I'm using here a glass bowl. This is great because I can take this and we can just serve it right in this bowl. And then it has a lid, so it's really easy to take on the go. So I'm just preparing the salad in this glass bowl. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up 2 tomatoes, 2 Roma tomatoes, just in bite-sized pieces again. So nicely just slice these. And there's so many different things you can do with this salad. This is just a very basic version. I like to keep things basic when I'm bringing things with me because you don't know what people's taste buds are. So I like to keep things pretty simple when I'm traveling on the go and bringing a dish for everyone to share. So I'm gonna add my 2 tomatoes. And like I said, you can add so many different things to this salad. You can add zucchini slices, I've done that. You can also add celery, onions, which I'm actually gonna add onions to this one. Onions that really make this salad tasty and kind of gives it more of an Italian flavor. So I'm going to cut up this tomato. So now I have 6 cucumbers, 2 tomatoes, and I'm going to do 1 onion. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the onion and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the onion and I've just taken the skin off, and I'm just going to slice this into really thin pieces. So you want to make sure that the onion pieces aren't too big because when you bite into this onion, sometimes it can be a little spicy. So just real thin slices. And I like to take out the outer layer of the onion because it's a little bit rubbery, that outer layer. So I'll take off the skin, and then I'll also take off that outer layer of the onion. I'm going to continue cutting these into nice thin slices. Okay, so my onion is all sliced, and I'm almost crying here. I forgot to put my matchstick in my mouth, and that does work. So put a matchstick in your mouth when you're cutting the onion so that way you don't start crying while you're chopping. And I'm going to place the onion into this bowl. It's a separate bowl, and the reason I'm doing this is I put everything in the bowl that I'm actually going to bring to the party just to make sure that the salad would fit. And then in order to toss it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the cucumber and the tomatoes into this bowl. That way I'll be able to toss it really nicely. Okay, so now I'm ready to toss the salad, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 1 cup of red wine vinegar. So 1 cup of red wine vinegar, and then I'm going to do 1/2 cup of olive oil. So I've got my olive oil, and I'm just going to do about 1/2 cup of olive oil. And then to top off the salad, I'm going to put a bunch of pepper right on top. Fresh pepper, ground pepper, whatever you have. And then I'm going to just put a dash of sea salt. I don't usually use salt, but in this salad, you need to have about a dash of sea salt. So this goes to show you how often I use salt. I don't even have a special shaker for it. So I'm just going to put about a dash of sea salt, just eyeing it, just like so. And like I said, I don't use a lot of salt, but in this salad, you just need to have that little bit of a dash just to bring out the flavor. So now I'm going to nicely just mix this around and toss it. Okay, once the salad is tossed, I'm going to place it back into the dish that I'm going to bring. Perfect. You see how nicely this fits into the bowl? So I like to add it to the bigger bowl just so that I can toss it generously. It really just allows me to do that without the salad going everywhere. So now I have my beautiful cucumber salad, the cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, and then remember I used the fork to draw down the center of the cucumbers. That way it gives it that extra texture. I added the olive oil, the red wine vinegar, a little bit of sea salt, just a touch of sea salt, black pepper, and then what I'm going to do is just place this lid right on top, and I'm going to allow this to marinate in the refrigerator. So I've prepped this about 3 hours before I'm leaving the house. So I like to make sure that it's prepared in advance so that all the juices can marinate. The longer it sits, the better, because the cucumbers will absorb all of the juices, and it really makes for a flavorful salad. So this is a really easy, on-the-go, healthy salad, and kind of fun and colorful. So give this a try next time you're having a party, even if you just want to make it for yourself anytime. But it's great for on-the-go to bring and to have on hand as an appetizer, an entree that you're going to bring to a party. So I hope that you found this helpful, and give this one a try. It's really good. All right, I will talk to you soon.